Everybody, and welcome to volume day number 27. We are working on the arms. If you're like me, your arms, your shoulders actually are a little sore from yesterday getting our back and our chest, but that is all on purpose. We are trying to build our muscular endurance. We will be targeting more of the full arm today, but of course, as always, using our back and chest to support. So we're going to be starting off with a jump rope set for 2 minutes. So go ahead and pull one foot in, one leg in, rotate through the foot. We're going to get a little bit of gear up for those ankles. Go ahead and take the same leg, cross it over your opposite knee, and then we're going to do a little figure 4 squat. So along with the jump rope, I also have a set of 15s, a single 25, and a set of 10s that I'm planning on using today. We are going with a very basic volume, basic rep range in the number of 10. So we're just going 10 repetitions. In fact, we have a single 5 repetition move, and we'll hopefully get 3 rounds within that. All right, cross that ankle, sit down. All right, bring those arms all the way up and over. Pull to one side, pull to the other, pull to one side, pull to the other, especially depending on what time of day it is. We want to get that back ready to go. Loosen up all the little tight kinks. Perfect. And then bring your arms out nice and wide. Go little circles forward and then little circles backwards. And then a little bit of bigger circles forwards. Flex into that back. And then medium-sized circles backwards. And then we're going to do some huggers. So just crisscross those arms, left arm over the top, and then the right arm over the top, back and forth. All right, let's get our forearms real quick, and then we're going to go straight into that jump rope. 2 minutes, find whatever sort of pace works for you to get those 2 minutes. I want to get our heart rate up, yes, for sure, but we're also going to be getting into those shoulders a little bit. Jump rope seems to hit my shoulders. I've seen differing opinions on how to help that out, but ultimately we're supposed to just flick those wrists and not do big arm circles. So hopefully, all right, I have our timer set at 2:05, so it gives us the amount of time to get in and get ready. Here we go. Let that heart rate just kind of slowly pop up, especially if it's the first time for today that you've kind of pushed it. It might come up pretty fast, feel gnarly at first, and then it'll just kind of regulate. You want to get that heart rate used to popping up and then recovering. Drive, recover, drive, recover. Take some time to just take little scans of the rest of the body. Feel what's going on, make little adjustments. And we're halfway there. Oh my goodness. Get it set. Can't run into things. Falling apart. It's okay. It's our warm-up jump. Building that heart rate, building that core temperature, gearing the body up to get a little sweat on. Time. All right. Shut this guy off. Okay, eventually we'll need a mat. We'll be setting up for a push-up basically, but for now, we don't even need to worry about it. Okay, so we're going to be going into an alternating press, right? So we definitely do a lot of overhead presses, but we're just going to be taking those arms up, alternating back and forth. So one arm up, then the other. Make sure you always have that solid stance. Your arm's going to come right back down to where it started from. Should wear you out a little more. There's 4. We're doing 10 each side. Don't forget to set your posture so that your pelvis is neutral. Your shoulders are stacked neutral over the hips. 9. Keep those elbows up. 10. All right. Now, I know a lot of us want to go straight into our next exercise right away, but we're going to take little mini breaks today. Try to keep our form going solid, making sure that we are addressing technique. Okay, so now we're going to do a static arm curl. So shoulders back and down. Get one arm to curl and hold static flexion. Then the other arm is going to curl up and down. 2, 3. Make sure you're not resting the elbow on your hip. Make sure that core is still strong, chest still high. Embrace the work. Elbows stay right under shoulders. 9 and 10. All right, I'm going to need a little second. Second side is going to be tough. All right, here we go. Hold that arm in flexion. See if you can keep your upper body super still. 5, are your shoulders rounding in at all? Can they stay pulled back? Upper back squeezes together. 9 and 10. I don't know. Maybe that was 9. 10. Oh, didn't feel quite as hard as the first side. All right, let's take that little stretch again. Definitely know keeping my forearms stretched helps keep my elbows happy. So we're all in the same boat, keeping things fresh and ready to go. All right, we're going to grab a little bit of heavier weight. If you would like, you can grab both of your smaller dumbbells. And we're going to hit up our overhead tricep extension. You can go set stance, or you can go split. Try to squeeze those elbows in as best as you can. 3, we need to brace with that back. 4, keep the body as still as possible. Feel those triceps. 7. Lock through that core. Tuck your tailbone under just a bit. 9 and 10. All right. Grab your 10s or whatever you're going to be doing for your shoulder bellows. I'm going to get up into those little bitty muscles of the shoulders. We're going to take that little mini stretch. This is the last of our weighted move. Okay, bring your elbows out wide just like we did for our press, but this time we're pulling our elbows in and then opening back out. Don't rush this. Those shoulders want to get down out of the air very fast. Those elbows want to drop down. Shoulders get tired. 5. Take the time to get that pinch between the shoulder blades without pushing the hips forward. 7, 8, 9, lock through that core. 10. Okay, we are just going to shoot those shoulders as far as they can go, and we're going to try for a Sphinx push-up. I didn't even practice this today before I got on here. So sometimes if it's a move It's difficult for me. I definitely check in and make sure I'm not going to make a fool of myself, but we are all in this together, right? So it's been a while. Start with your hands. If this doesn't work for you, lie on your back and do a tricep press with your elbows squeezed in tight. Otherwise, set up with your plank position and then take your hands forward about a forearm's length, because we are going to be dropping into a forearm plank, our Sphinx position basically, and then pushing back up. So I rocked off one elbow a little bit first. It's not preferable, but if it has to happen in order to get you up off the ground, that's fine. 4, squeeze the elbows in as tight as you can. 5, your hips shift with the shoulder so they don't stay left behind or drooped underneath. I see that happen all the time. All right, quick work. Ready, set, jump rope, round 2. Popping that heart rate up again. Second round, we know it's coming. Time to find your little challenge. Push into the work. Decide if the level that you push, the weight selection that you had last time, it was good, if you like it, or if based on what you want to work on, how you're trying to progress, you want to go a little heavier, drop down a little, stay put. It's all up to you. But have an agenda and a purpose and a reason and a drive every time you show up. Just get it done today. Driving for more. Building strength. Always working on technique and form. "40 seconds left." Last 10. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. Perfect. Definitely a little heart rate, not a ton. All right, get your overhead weights ready. Take a little sec. Maybe grab those hands, push them off your hips. Lean forward. All right, here we go. Back up and over. Core strong, elbows wide. I'm bringing my other arm all the way back down before I'm shooting the other arm up. Trust me, I know how much we want to find a faster, easier way of checking it off, getting where we're going. Figure out how to drive your edge. I'm going to hate those again. I'll just leave them right there. All right, figure out where you want your stretch. We're going into those biceps next. All right, last time we curled our left arm first. This time, let's curl our right arm first. All right, find that 90-degree angle. See if you can figure out if you're keeping your elbow right under the shoulder. See if you can figure out if you're keeping your shoulder blades rolled back and down, or if you're allowing the arms to roll forward. 8, 9, 10. Again, I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to just yank that baby up and down. Feel the burn. Feel the time under tension. Stretch those forearms. All right, other side. Something else to watch in your curls is that the arm drops all the way down. So a lot of times I see that we stop just in the bottom portion, but not all the way dropped. Tuck through that core. 8, 9, 10. Wow! All right, again, kind of like this pull. Grab the top of your hand and then push your elbow open behind. It's another great way to make sure you don't start holding too much tension in the forearm and around the elbow and end up with tendonitis. So another good stretch there. Get through the top of the forearm. All right, let's set up for our overhead triceps. Up and over, elbows squeeze in. 1, 2. Feel those triceps. 5, 7. See if you can keep those elbows squeezed in tight. Keep your neck relaxed. 10. All right. Now to the little guys. Littler guys. Hit those shoulder bellows. Here we go. Lots of focus on my core. I want to feel those shoulders work and support. I really want to get flexion through my upper back. 8, 9, 10. Woo! Let's get into those biceps too. Okay, let's try for that Sphinx push-up. If it doesn't work for you, you can also try a commando. Drop, drop, push, push. We did those last week. I think it was last week. All right, I'm going to see if I can get those elbows up off the ground at the same time. Lots of core flexion. You got to use your back. Ooh, nope. You got to use your shoulders. Lots of triceps. 3, 4, 5. That's all right. We're training. We're getting there. All right. Stretch those arms out. This feels pretty good right here. We're going back into our jump rope. We may have time for 4 rounds. I think we should work for that. Why not? Even if that means you go down and wait a little bit, drop a couple reps, totally fine. All right, here we go. 2 minutes. See if I can get it without messing up. Just depends on how much pace I try to go. Keep that chest lifted. Keep that core strong. I think I start thinking about it too much. And then it just goes downhill from there. Ten seconds left. Time. Good work, good work. Whew. All right. Back into those alternating presses. Taking some time sometimes needs a better set. Not even for rest, but because you mentally connect with what you want to be feeling. Technique, form, application. How are we applying to the move to what we're wanting to be getting from it? I can count to 10 all day long. It's what I'm doing, and each rep makes a difference. Ugh, that may have been 11. So maybe I can't count to 10 all day long. Oh boy, you know what I mean. All right. Next up, we have our biceps. Static arm curls. See how we feel. Maybe taking a little break between, we'll see. 4. Don't want to lose the return phase. So much is brought, is given, happens on that drop. 8, 9. Is it holding still? Yes. 10. I'm a little droopy. All right, let's get that other side. 1, 2, 3. Sure those knees are soft. 5, make sure that chest stays up. Elbow stays tight. Neck stays out of it. 9, 10. All right. Stretching back through those forearms. Wrists. Gear up for your tricep extensions. Let's see. Tuck the hips. Lengthen the back. 3. Focus those triceps. 7, 8. Squeezing the elbows in. 10. All right. Those shoulder bellows, and then our Sphinx push-ups. Here we go. 1, 3, tug and tighten. 10. Whew. All right. Get your mat ready. Get those elbows tight. Keep that core strong. 1, 2, 3. Make sure the hips drop with the shoulders. 5. Oh, my tired out arms are losing their ability to come up together. Not getting better at it. All right, we've got this. Let's finish it. Another round of jump rope. And count. See how many you can get. Figure out how to get that heart rate up. If jumping jack is better. If the jump rope beats you up, get rid of it. I don't count that beating me up yet. Bound to happen when I'm pushing my pace. Last 10 seconds. Whew. Good work, good work. All right. Alternating overhead press. Push in through that back. Three. Tuck that tailbone. Gently point it toward the ground. Flex through the back. Relax through the neck. Everyone. 8. 9. 10. Keep wanting to put those away. Whew. All right. Back to those biceps. Here we go. 2, 3, Doing a little corkscrew curl this time. Make sure the wrist is strong, both arms, that you're not leaning your body or cheating anywhere. 10, all the way down. Hold that flexion. 2, pull the shoulder back and down. 3, 5, flex both arms. 6, make sure that static arm is working. 8, 9, fight with the core as well. 10, yes. Woohoo! All right, bringing on those triceps. I'm giving myself a little change up on my hold. See how I like it. Force the arms to do something a little different. Just like that corkscrew curl. 4, 5, may not feel good, so then just switch back. 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring on those bellows. So getting some good volume today. I like it. Bring it, bring it. 1, 2. Keep the body still. Don't let it push in and out. 8, find those biceps, find those shoulders, find your back. 10. All right. Good, good, good work. Bring that mat over. We're going to hit that Sphinx, and we're going to stretch it off. Definitely worth that fourth side. Some days I don't have the time to push a little longer, and some days I do. So it's good. It all gets us in the end. It's all about continuing on. Okay. Okay, something to work on. Slide back. I'm going to pause here a second because I like how it feels on my shoulders and upper back. You can take your head left and right, shift it around. So I'm digging into those hands, sliding my shoulder blades down, grabbing the core, and then the traction. You can even see my mat starting to pull back. So I've got that traction to get that lengthening through the upper back. All right, come up onto your hands and let's stretch those forearms. Shoulders come forward, and then pull the elbow pits forward as well. So point them over that second finger. Nice work. And then let's turn them the other way so the palms are going to face up. Again, the elbow pits face forward. And then fingertips toward the knees, palms back down. Sit back, bend one elbow, and then the other. I hope you have a great sweat response. If not, I talked about it before, but in case you missed that video, it's definitely something that's important. If you don't feel like you're getting a good sweat on, we can talk about it. We can do some research. Talk to your doctor. I've heard it so many times. I just don't sweat, and I think it's just not how our body was built to manage heat, and you need to probably get it figured out. You're missing a lot of results. a lot of benefit outside of just, weight training. But a lot of that internal stuff, heat regulation, serotonin, dopamine, all that, you need to have that good sweat response. A lot of times it just starts off with making sure that you're well hydrated. Good. Reach, hinge. And then let's get that tricep. So most of my clients, when they really truly start staying consistent, a couple weeks with hydration, which doesn't mean that you drink a quart at once, okay, twist, have seen much better sweat response. You need to figure out how to be able to drink water throughout the day. And if your job doesn't allow for it, something that you need to maybe kindly bring up, because it's not healthy. I'm pretty sure your job wants to save money on health insurance and sick days. Okay, bring the other leg forward, tuck under. Not just sweat, but so many other things are kept healthy and in check and in balance by appropriate water intake. I know you've all heard it. Probably sounds like wah, 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 wah. But if you haven't tried it, for real, I challenge you. It's a challenge. You may be surprised. There is such a thing as over drinking, though. Drinking too much water, basically drowning yourself internally. So don't do that either. Twist over. Starting point is no less than half your body weight in ounces. And then you need to account for whatever you're losing in sweat and whatever else you might be eating or drinking that dehydrates you. All right, stand up, hinge over those legs. Grab both elbows. Let the body hang forward. Just get that pull on the hamstrings. Come on up. All right, fantastic job. Thanks as always, and I'll see you again tomorrow.